Welcome back, folks. We are going to start a new campaign under Alpha 8 in anticipation for the May 21st Steam Early Access release of Spacehaven. So there have been some changes since the last patch, which unfortunately broke my saves, all of them, as you can see here. Oh, not that one. That was a little test one. This one is broken, unfortunately, so I can't go back and do those. So we're going to start a new one after I take a look at the patch notes. So this one will go from the bottom up. So bug fixes, obviously. Translation's done. UI elements have been improved. I can't remember what that is, though. I didn't really notice it when I did a little test. Some new notifications. It's fun. Crew members can clean up blood. Good. Plastics are now a thing. They were kind of something that showed up, but now they're used to create weapons with steel plates. So it's a little different now. They're now drafted by default. Trading's been rebalanced. Let's see. You can now execute prisoners, essentially. You can now recruit pirates. There's a chance they'll rebel, so take that with a grain of salt. And then this latest little one did some bug fixes and polished some graphics on the power capacitor, so I'm excited to see that. But let's get into it. Go ahead and start a new game. I guess normal is the game mode. We're going to go abandoned mining station. So my plan is to have several small ships. And I think I'm going to try it on a difficult playthrough. I think maybe. Could try. We might die almost immediately. Turn off the tutorial. I don't need that. We're going to try this. There's the seed. Let's go. I could sit here and re-roll my characters. I don't have anybody that's good at medical. I have somebody that can do medical. A lot of people that can do medical. So that's not that bad. We can do that. You can randomize the people, which is cool. Let's go ahead and change some of their shirts. This guy's a police officer, so he's actually decent at weapons. He's good at nav, guns. Construction will give him the orange-ish suit. This guy's a lawyer. He's good at nav, botany. He gets to be green. We'll just go through the characters. So my plan is to add a couple of people. So Mr. Wheelie, you're in, bro. You're going to be the botanist, essentially. You're not quite that zesty. You got bloodlust. Oh. Does not feel unsafe in battles. Oh, you'd be actually pretty good for sending out. So you're going to be one of my away team guys. We got a lazy cop. Jeez. He's okay with weapons. That's good. Good at construction. That's really good for us. Lazy is not good. Let's go down the line. All right, we got Mark Little next. Oh, I gotta hit enter. And we got Wheelie. And then we'll go down the line on my spreadsheet of people. Well, we're gonna make that Bertos. I had Bertos in all my Xenonauts 2 playthroughs, so that was fun. You're industry, so I'm gonna make you I guess we'll do yellow. Sure, that works. It's like a reflective vest. All right, Bertos is in. Who's next? Be Oliver Doms. Typically, the way I do this is I take all the commenters, all the subscribers that I know of, everybody that I've seen on my channel. I throw them into a spreadsheet. I add a little random number generator in that spreadsheet for each person, which basically equates to a 100 die roll. And whoever's got the highest, they get to go. What is he good at? Industry and botany. We'll make you another green shirt to help out, because botany is a very useful skill to have. I've got another construction worker. Make you another orange. Who is this? That'll be Yorick, a welder, who's a gourmand. Oh, Oliver is antisocial. We got bloodlust on Bertos. That's a pretty good crew. So you two are going to be my primary away team members. Maybe I'll just make you red, but I can change that later. So let's get into it. All right, so we're in. There's our crew. Here's our starting system. We've got base metals, chemicals of the raw variety, carbon, ice, and noble metals, and then a derelict. And then here's the build area that you start with. So let's take a look at the world here. You'll notice here on the legend, station is a thing. I don't know if that was actually a thing before, or if that's just your original station that's shown up. But we have limited resources to start out with because I'm playing on stupid difficulty. Let's look at the galaxy. It's procedurally generated. We got a couple of offshoots, but should have some pretty straightforward action right out the gate. So with this playthrough, you get to build your ship from scratch. With that, step one, as should be the case for everybody, arm your people. On this playthrough, we only start with 4.57 pistols, which is actually a pretty good pistol caliber, but difficult to get and expensive. My intent is to build several small specialized ships. Like a gunboat kind of deal. Let's undraft you. We'll do like a barge ship for storage. Just give it shields. I'm gonna try something different. We'll play it as we go. We'll feel it out, but I'm probably gonna have to set up one ship first. And yeah, once I have it set up, then I can look at building more out, but getting started is the hard part. One's going to be a bit of a gunboat, and that'll be the primary. I may throw like a scrapper on there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to build two ships right out the gates, but we're going to try. Okay, well, I've set the mining orders, so people will go mine things as they need to. Let's look at the stuff here, the priorities. So your skills are laid out 0 to 3 essentially. If it's 0, they can't do it. It's grayed out. 1 is they can do it, but they're not good. 2 is better. 3 is the best, right? So you can set priorities like this is their top priority. This is a little bit of a priority. What's high? Highest. Normal. Low. Lowest. Not doing it. So typically for people with 3, I'll give them the highest priority on those items. And if it's a 1, I'll typically give them at least normal. So let's bump these up. Man, Oliver's pretty good. Bertos is definitely good at botany and industry. And then you've got Mark is good at construction and maintenance. And who do we have here? We've got Mr. Wheelie is the best medic on the ship. And what else? Good at botany. Botany is a good skill to have. You need that high skill to really deal with artificial meats and stuff. So in green. And then we got Yorick, who is good at industry, maintenance, and construction. So we'll see how this works. It's a little more specialized than I normally do. I normally will bump everybody up, but we'll try this, keep people kind of in their niche. So let's get started on building the ship. So we got to go in. I gotta remember how to do this. There we go. Oh, click the plus. I don't want this 4-tile one. I'm trying to decide. Do I want... I will probably do this as my first one. Either that or do I want to do like a long ship? I feel like that could be fun. It could be like a B-wing. A Delta Wing ship. You know, like the B-2 bomber. F-117A stealth fighter. Those are fun. Yeah, we're going to do this, because this will give us some more points to work with, and then we can slap guns all over that bad boy. And we'll temporarily make this our main ship. Let's see, so we need to come over here. The Galatea, that sounds right. Let's look at this reworked power capacity node. Oh, little bit of a thing. Oh, is that like the charge level? Oh, that's really cool if that's the case. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and sketch some things out. Got the game paused for now. Actually, what I'll do, typically what I do on this start is I'll get all the mining going. Start that, and then I'll come on into the industry we have, and I'll start setting this up, because I'm gonna need blocks. I'm gonna need lots of blocks. So I'll do refine, we'll bring that up to 5. So that's like basically if-then statement. If your electronics components are less than 5, then make them until you have 5, and then stop making them. So I tend to do those rules. Do I need to? Yeah, because you'll burn through all your resources and then not have anything left. So for hull blocks under the assembler, I'll set that to like a good 6 for each of these, because early on you will be running low on blocks as you build out your first ship and you don't have any industry going, so you'll have that. Just do continuous on this. There's no reason to keep the ice blocks as far as I can tell. At least not yet. Same thing with fibers. I think there's really only one use for those. So just do that. Oh yeah, cool. Look at that. So as this is charged, this is a little visual indicator. That is cool. Alright, we'll go ahead and unpause that. That way, people can work on things. I'm going to get people growing a little bit. Just give me some fruits. I want them there. I'm just going to do a little bit, because I plan on getting off this rock as soon as possible. Let's plant a little bit of artificial meat. We'll set another if statement. Typically I'll do one more than the number of crew I have. I think that was Mark Little that told me that. I don't remember. I'm terrible with names. I'm good with faces. That's why I was an imagery guy. Alright, we need to start sketching. So I'll let them do their thing in the background while I sketch this bad boy out. Let's see. So I kind of want to go for like a delta wing look. It's kind of hard right now because there's no indicators of like, hey, here's center line, here's center line. Those guides would be nice. I know that's been requested. Might be a thing later, but I find if you work from the outside in, things tend to work a little bit better. So my goal is either A, to put my engines out on the end, on the winglets, or put it center line. I may do them like close to the center and then use the wings as like turrets and stuff. Let's do that. Let's do just that. So we will do... I guess we'll just do like this for a turret, because you really only need 3. So we'll make the room for a turret there. That's 5 by 3. Oh, 5 by 5, I guess. 5 by 4. I need one more over there, don't I? There, 5 by 5. Yeah, currently this is the easiest, and with my resolution zoomed out, you can barely read those little 5 by X. So if I intend to put turret, I will also intend to put... I need a walkway over there, so we'll taper this in a little bit. This has been the easiest way for me to do this, and I don't think this is odd. Like, this should be odd, therefore you could get a nice symmetrical ship with the center line that's odd, but unfortunately it's not, so I should probably not use that and taper it in 1. So let's check that real quick. Yeah, it's 54, so I'm gonna go ahead and chop this down. Oh, I just hit X because I'm used to playing Dwarf Fortress lately. Remove sketch. Let's do that. We'll do that. Oh no, I just want it on one side. So let's sketch that back in. I think I did 5 by 5, yeah. And we'll bring this in There we go. I think that's good. Yeah, let's, actually, I think I needed to add one more, so we'll do that. Go ahead and erase this sketch down to 3. And I went too far. Let's activate sketch. So then I want some kind of centerline engines and an airlock. I think the airlock is like 5x5. Huh. I think that can work. I think I'll start building that at least. We're already up to 17 and we've only got a little bit. So let's go ahead and activate that so they'll start building it. I find this is one of the better ways to build, to be honest. Yeah, I'll tack on one more there. I'll just build that. No, that's remove all. Need you to build it, not remove it. The perspective on this always throws me off. There we go. That looks better. So we got a nice 4 and 4. Let's build this out. So I guess what could I do here? It's going to be an interesting ship. A little different than normal. But it's going to be turret, turret. This will be my main gunboat. And I have 8 points to work with, so that's like 1. I guess I'll do like 2 turrets. A shield and a hull stabilizer. And that'll bring me up to 8. That's the limiting factor on how many weapon systems you can put on here. I don't know if the balance of that's going to change eventually, but I would suspect it would. So let's go with, I kind of want to do like a, yeah, just like a tapered in and then divide out the ship as I go. And then figure out engine, engine. So if we're sitting at 43, that means what? I need to go to 21 to be at the halfway mark with 1 to spare in the center line, so... Right? That should be correct. The thing is, the perspective on this game is going to throw me off. So we're going to sketch center line here. I think that's halfway. Should be. So let's do a test. That's 25. And, hey, that's 25. Look at that. We got a center. So now we have a spine to work with. Now, it'd be nice if there was just a guide built into this grid system. I would like it, but, you know, hey. This will work. So we'll do a 3-fer, and we can put, like, navigation there. So let's do a nice big spine here. We'll just keep tapering this out. Let's see where this goes if I taper it all the way down. Just on a 1-by-1 basis. Yeah, I could do a 2-fer. Let's do a 2-fer. We'll just go every 2, we'll drop this. No, that's not going to work. That's the exact opposite of what I want. I want to go out 2. Derp. Right? I think that's what I want. I don't know what I want. Whatever. Yeah, we'll go 2 out. Try that. It's going to be a chill episode unless pirates jump in and give us a bad day. Let's see how this works. What are we sitting at? 24. We should be good. The math on that's a little janky, usually. Okay, so I need that to not be 3, so we'll bring this out 1. The perspective definitely throws me off. I know right now there's no plans for like a rotational camera, but ooh, it would be nice. Alright, we're going to step it out to 3 here. And we'll do another 3-fer. And I think I'll do a 4. How about that? There we go. This is going to be a weird looking ship, but whatever. It'll be fun. We have 4 there. We've got... Just going to make sure I've got everything symmetrical. That is definitely not symmetrical. What did I do? What did I do? I feel like there's someone up here that I dorked up. Ah, there it is. Whoops. We'll bring that out. Let me just do this. So you're good there. And now we gotta go 3 out. There we go. Troubleshooting. I'll tell you what, that... You wanna know what the biggest technical tool was for me teaching and preparing people for deployments? It was the ability to troubleshoot. Like, that is such a good skill to have. I'm trying to think, do I want to add like something over here? I don't know. Something looks a little off. I think it's because I don't have the engines here, but let's go ahead and activate all that. We'll sketch this out. Let's go with... So that's center line. Let's extend that all the way out. And then we'll do... I'll probably do an engine here-ish and then here-ish. I could bump this out so it's more straight and not quite Delta Wing-esque. We'll see how this looks though. I can always add more. Adding more is easier than taking away. Sometimes. If you have the resources. Alright, let's sketch this. Sketch a little bit more. So my intent, I think, is to put airlock here, the ass end of the ship, and then have enough room to throw wing lockers here. So we'll do like one more. That'll do. That way I can put one large storage there. I'm confused. What did I do wrong here? That's center line. I guess I didn't need that much. Oh, that's what we sketch, right? Let's erase this. Start over. Alright, sketch. That's my center line. I need these 3 blocks-ish for my airlock. And then I need 3 tiles because I need that walkway. That should be fine. Let's go one more. One more. We gotta figure out the engine placement. I'm thinking like right in the line here. Because we'll probably do like entry point to the ship with storage and then engine room right there. And then, well, power generation right there. And then we'll go forward with the rest. This might need to get bumped up a little bit or inward. Let's go ahead and activate that so we can get an airlock in this bad boy. So, in your starting system, you don't have access to very much. You just got access to these resources and then whatever's on that derelict, which may be flooded with hostiles. Especially on this difficulty. We're gonna have to send a full complement of people. Alright, let's look at our crew. They're all about to go on break time. Let's take a look at some of the aesthetics here. If there's anything interesting here. So that's all the same. Jumping looks the same. I think this is the change. I could be wrong. I can't go back to my old stuff right now, so... I can't really tell you. I may do a quick start guide. I'm still working on the derelict stuff, like one how to secure this, explore it, and the other is how to actually salvage it once you're done. So fortunately I'm recording this, so I might be able to just use some of this footage. So we'll see. But I might do a quick start guide that kind of like gets everybody like, hey, here's how you start. Here's how you get going. Since you're probably about to have a lot of people coming into the game from the Steam sale. The Steam, well, not really the Steam sale per se, but the Steam Early Access. Alright, everybody's up. Nobody's really done mine. Well, okay, somebody's done a little bit of mining. So yeah, engine. Oh no, those are turrets. That's right. That's right. We'll see. This might be a weird looking ship. I knew doing a wide ship would be weird, but yeah, whatever. Doing like a smallish ship. I figure we could use this as kind of like the main hub ship without going crazy big, because on these playthroughs it's really hard to do just because of the limited resources available. Alright, who do we have available on ship right now? We got Wheelie and Bertas. Need these guys to get back so we can send them out on an away team. I may send you two out. Actually, your stamina's a little low. Yeah. I may have to wait until the next day because we're getting closer to it, so whenever everybody wakes up, that's when we'll send our away team to go clear this, get us some good old hull scrap so we can make more. You can always check to see how many more hull blocks you need. It's going to take 31 to build this. Now you could build this as you go, like turn this off, just build this half of the ship. Save you a little bit of stuff so you can get the ship up and running. I may do that. Let's do that. Let's spare ourselves the embarrassment of running out of resources and having to stop this. We'll do this. No, down a race sketch. Cancel hull. We'll do it along this line here. Didn't I just tell you to cancel that? There we go. And now it's still sketched, so I know the dimensions, and I just have to reactivate that. This will bring us down quite a bit in cost, and they can focus on building this part of the ship. We can get it to at least a minimally viable product. But I do need something for this. Maybe I'll put the engines out here. I don't know. It'd probably be better. I don't know. There's no real better here. It's just whatever looks cool. But whenever all these guys wake up, we're gonna send them out. Oliver's gotta take a midnight poo. Oh my god, everybody's gotta go. Was it Taco Tuesday on the ship? I've seen that. Who else are we sending out? Who else is good at weapons? You are a twofer, Mr. Mark. Oh, that's right. Mark and Wheelie were going to be my two main men for pew-pewing. Oliver, you're not going to get one. You're kind of useless with weapons. So we'll give you Yorick. And I guess Bertas already has one, right? Yeah. Yeah, so Mark and Yorick. Let's go ahead and kit you out. On Galatea, we'll get Yorick to go pick up another pistol. And then we'll grab the whole team. So we need Yorick, Wheelie, Mark, and Bertas. All of you are going to get drafted and go board that shuttle. And then we're going to go clear that hostile ship. Well, theoretically hostile. So you have two options you can set up here on the actual airlock. Click that and click accept. Or you can click this and dock here, which will provide you a slightly different experience. It'll allow you to clear this breach and avoid getting shot. Well, hit by an alien, I guess. We're going to start with the airlock, though. So now that they're there, we have officially docked. Right now, you'll see these turn green, and then you click them to get them to disembark. I will almost immediately undraft this shuttle, send it out, and then send these guys in by right-clicking. We already got a hostile, so let's pause. Let's right-click on the alien to target it, and unpause. There we go. Smoked him. If you see this grabby hand, that means you can grab something out of here. Oh. Let's pull back. Don't be afraid to pull back and get some distance between you and the enemy. Let's go clear this hallway now. Alright, we're gonna breach hard. Another long hallway here. You'll see these crates of items on the ground. Those are lootable later for transfers. Does Bertos not have a weapon? Or wheel? Oh, I forgot to kit you. Don't worry. You'll be fine. You'll be good on the next one. Apparently I didn't give Wheelie a weapon. My bad. Just gonna slowly push through the ship. I have seen the starting ship have a ridiculous amount of aliens. What you saw there was the hauler, or... No, not the hauler, the, whatever. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Alright, we got another hostile. We'll just say that Wheelie, as one of the weapons experts on the ship, is here to observe and train. Oh, Bertos took a little bit of a dinger. Let's pull back. Alright, Mark, you need to pull back a little further. Really going for Bertos there. Send him off. Come on. Bertos is hurting. Oh, we still got some hostiles in here. Come on, take him down. One down. Yorick and Mark, you got it. Alright, we have cleared this. Now we have some bug meat on the ground. The Revenant. Immediately undraft your guys so they can go get O2 and get on the shuttle and get out of here if they need to. Then zoom out. Come up here. I prioritize transferring, so select all. Hit the right button to send it to your space station. Eventually you can switch that to another ship and move it over to your new ship. But for now, we're just going to send it over here so we can process that good stuff and get to building. Next, we want to hit salvage. So you have soft scrap, infra, tech, energy, and hull scrap. Early on, you want to get everything because you want to build up a stockpile, but quickly you will build a huge stockpile of infra scrap. You can see the probability, so the amount on this ship based on the facilities available. So we're just going to go ahead and select all of these. You can set these to transfer. This is something that was pointed out. I don't know why I missed this, but this was pointed out by Brian Hool. I think that's how you pronounce your name. If you go to transfer or salvage, you can select these to salvage and then tell them not to transfer each one. Don't know why I never noticed that. That's ridiculously good. But, cheers to you, Brian. You can expedite this, so that'll prioritize their other scrapping abilities. But yeah, for now, that's it. For that. And they'll come through and they'll disassemble everything in here and then rip apart the hull, turn it into scrap. But we're gonna get everything because I need it all. Bertos is down for now. He's bleeding out. So we have a ship coming in. So these medical beds, this is where they will take your, usually they'll go there themselves. So if they're just laying down, draft them real quick and undraft them. He has a couple of open wounds. One was healed automatically. He's got from the monster bite. So he'll go back to the medical bed, or not. Or he'll go there, rest up a little bit, get his energy back. Yeah, you need to go to the medical bed. So he'll go there, and then somebody with medical abilities will go take care of him. Which is Wheelie. Taking care of Bertos. Let's see if that fixes his little bleeding problem. Speed it up. So, yeah, Wheelie healed one of his wounds, so he'll stop bleeding out. And he's been stabilized. Now he'll just sit there and rest. While we're at it, Wheelie, before I forget, let's get you a pistol. Oh, did I give it to the wrong guy? I think I did. What was it? Was it Oliver that sucks at weapons? Well, we'll get you a weapon eventually. We'll figure it out. Alright, this is getting built. Doing good. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a minute when we finish this. Alright, we've kind of got most of this done, so we're going to go to objects. We're going to go to airlock. And build our airlock. Right there. I think that's where I wanted it. I believe so. Let's take a look at our sketch real quick before I screw this up. So yeah, I want it right there. I think we're waiting on like one more tile to go. So, not yet. Real close. Before I forget, let's get Wheelie armed up. There we go. Done. Fixed the glitch. Alright, good. That's done. Let's go ahead and build our airlock. So I need that right there, I think, right? Maybe not. Yeah, I may have to build that up more. I don't think I accounted for... yeah, I'll have to build that out a little bit. Not a big deal. Let's get that started. As soon as that's built, we're good to go. Now we can start throwing things in here. Oh good, they put the platform close to the airlock. Normally they put it way out there. Okay, we're waiting on this. So it's waiting on a couple of blocks. We are mainly waiting on somebody to do this. Which, the goods are sitting right there, I think. Yeah, they are. We're just waiting on somebody with construction ability to do it. Who is not doing it? Is Mark the only construction worker I have? No. Interesting. So who else could do that? Yorick could. I guess he's waiting on the shuttle to come back. This is why having multiple shuttles is a good thing, typically. You don't get these traffic jams that happen all the time. Well, hopefully the next day somebody gets on this. This looks like it's about done. All the scrap's done. We're just moving freight. All the mining's done. Then it just comes down to building the actual ship. Putting systems in it. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to build this out just a little bit further. Why can't I build there? Well, that's weird. Oh, it's because this is there. Weird. Never thought of that. They really want to work in this ship. Alright, finally. Got Bertos and Mark over here. Building that airlock. Now we can officially start doing things. Alright, let's go ahead and build hole. Let's build this out one more time. And then we are going to start building everything out. Let's go with airlock. We'll get a nice pod hanger. I think I can cram it in here. Yeah, if I center it there, we should be good, but it's going to be a bit of a wait. So first, we want to get that done, and then I'm going to get an engine built. The system. And let's go with hyperdrive. Plot that there. Get that delivered. We got to get a tools facility. I think that's actually under resource. There we go. So for now, we're going to cram this up here, and we'll figure out layout later. And we need storage. So let's do that. I need one more, don't I? Crap. It's only 3, actually. Let's cancel that sketch. There we go. That'll do. I know I want my nav console way up front, right in the middle. It's mainly going to be a weapons platform for boarding parties and the like. Temporarily, we'll put the processing capabilities on here, but we'll also build a prison on here for hostiles we decide to let stay alive. So, I guess I need to activate a little more sketch, be a little more sketchy. Let's do that. We've got the blocks for it right now, so we should be fine. We got the scrap to process. Let's go ahead and do our storage, large variety, 1 each. Get that done. Gotta figure out power placement. I might do like a power plant right in the middle and then build everything around it. I think that'll work. Sounds fun. God, you guys gotta sleep up here, don't you? Jeez. So everybody's up. We're about to have a nav console. I'm putting this guy right here, and I went for a medium-sized power generator for now. I think that'll do. That way I'll have more power centrally located. Try that out for a little bit. Alright, we got juice. We're juicing. I'm going to put 1 power capacity node on either side, and then we'll run power out that way. So we'll put one of these guys here. We'll figure out power eventually. Right now, this is not that big a deal. We'll make this both an engine room and, well, let's look at walls real quick. We'll do this. So I'll put walls there. Let's get our shuttle going too while I'm at it so I can plan off that. If I center that off there... Oh, I need one more. Well, that's a shame. Okay, so I need one more hull block. Let's just activate this sketch going up here so we can try to finish this room. Go back to objects, we'll go to airlock, go to shuttle hangar. Yeah, it's just that one. I think that'll work. Well, maybe I should hold off on walls because those take up, I think, infra blocks. I have plenty of scrap though, I think we'll be fine. Early on, infra blocks are kind of a blocker for you. Pun intended. Alright, let's get this linked up into this. I'm going to send it to here. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that was a good move. Good move, Axel. That's nice. My plan is to put... I want to put the O2 production in here. Let me bump this out one more and make this into atmospherics as well. Maybe. Let's get our shuttle hangar going. We'll start with this, though. Got one tile around. figure out the door here in a minute. I guess right center line. That's a good idea. Let's cancel that. Put in a nice little door. Actually, I think these only take tools, and then the door is taken for blocks. Yeah, that's right. There we go. I'm remembering things. So this will be the bridge, and then we'll put berthing somewhere around here. Once this gets up and running, it shouldn't need that many ships, or that many crew members. This is done. I think we can get this going. I may just start by putting all the life support and stuff out here. Yeah, we'll start by doing this, and we'll do a little bit of this. Put 2 of these here. I want to move this in center line. Oop, nah, that's not what I wanted. And we'll do a nice little gas scrubber right here. There we go. Kind of isolate all that stuff. We'll see how it goes. Well, I guess walls do take infra blocks, but not the way you think. Making tools requires infra blocks, and then walls require tools. So you kind of have a little bit of both. Indirectly, it requires infra blocks. Let's take a look at the power overlay. Yeah, that's slowly charging up. Nice. Interesting that it's only at 415. Why? Why is it struggling to heat? It's interesting. Huh. Alright, stuff's getting delivered. Gonna get storage on here, and we'll transfer all the goods over here. So I think what I'm going to do is set up a power node in the corner here, and then one in the corner here. And that's where power will route out from. We're going to try that. And we'll link you up to here. Oh, we're waiting on a few things here. Slowly getting there. Good. As soon as that gets water, we'll start producing O2. Alright, this is going to link into here. And then this is going to do bi-directional here. Got some juice there, good. The intent of this power node is not necessarily to provide power coverage, although it's doing that. The intent is to provide a larger node that's out of the way that can handle the input of the battery or the power capacitor. Then we can use the 2 extra links to link here to bridge the gap between these 2 sides of the ship and then push power out this way. And we're getting somewhere. Ship might actually be a viable ship here shortly. Let's look at our O2. It's getting there. Slowly building up. Takes time. That's the problem if you lose pressurization on your ship. Alright, let's move all these. So if you want to transfer stuff between ships, go ahead and select your ship. Select the sending ship. Select all. Pick your destination ship, which is the Galatea. And there you go. We'll set everything to move. We're going to eventually transfer that over, but for now, we're going to leave it where it is. See, the O2 is slowly coming up. We're doing pretty good on hull scrap. I could build out the rest of the ship. This will at least help us get pressurized and up and running first, before we go nuts with everything else. For now, I'm going to move my... Well, I'm not going to move my production over here yet. Waiting on this to get built. Right now, we've only got 2 constructors right now. I may set others to do it too. For now, let's get you guys building. Alright, we gotta link this in send, so out to that, and this will be bi-directional here. Alright, heating is good. We should be fine. So let's look at our temperature. It's going to push out slowly. So these doors do act as vents. I may slap some vents in here for now. We'll do one there and one there. So we got a nav console, we need to get power over there, so I guess what I'll do is... I could move this in here. Let's do that. Nah, it's just going to block things. It's not quite where I want it. So I'm activating some more of the sketch here. Get a little more built out. What are we doing on O2? Not good. Does that mean we need a second one? What are you telling me here? Oh, it needs water. Oh, that's interesting. You can set the logistics priority to higher or lower if need be. Cool. For now, I'm not going to worry about the interior walls as much. I will need... I do need a hull stabilizer somewhere. That's something I totally forgot about. So for now, we'll put that where that... do I have an extra hull chunk here? I hope not. We just had to add to that rather than take away. For now, we'll just plop that there. I just need something there. So let's look at power. We'll do a small little guy right here to cover all this. What do you mean can't build here? Your face can't build here. We're slowly pushing out heat. So I need this to be highest priority and this to be highest priority. I'm just trying to do this stuff and get it all up and running. So if I can get it viable, then we can move. Let's go ahead and build some furniture. We can always move it later. That's the goal here. Just do a bed and a bed. And then one more bed over here. Oh, look at that. I need a wall there, don't I? Waiting on everybody to wake up. Let's look at power way out here on the wing. Do a wall node, I guess, right here to cover that. Do a small walker over here to put hyperfuel and stuff. And we've got infra blocks, that should not be a problem. So I'm moving things around. I needed to put this guy there. I'll put another shield generator over here eventually. Alright, so while you guys were away and I decided to work on this stuff, get it to a usable spot, I did the following. Still some stuff going on, but mined everything. I jumped out of the system, came back, abandoned this, and then stripped it down for all the Lovely little scrap that you can possibly have. Also built this out. So my tent, I originally put these here because I need a temporary temporary solution. Put some industry in here so I can actually build things, but these will be prison cells eventually. Got the autopsy table here, I got the grow beds here. Trying to get a second engine, a second hull stabilizer. And then with my 4 remaining points, I plan on putting another turret like here and here, I think. This little access corridor to get to it. But yeah. I think that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for joining me, folks. We're going to jump out of this system and go explore. Stuff to mine. I may do that off camera, just to keep it moving, but we'll see. Hey, thanks for joining me, folks. Hope you take it easy. You're staying safe and sane out there. And I'll catch you next time.